Yo, I'm back again for another Power episode review. Before we get into it, click on the subscribe button and we'll dive right into the episode recap. This week episode, man, oh man, it was great. It was a well written episode and it just had me on the edge of my seat more and more. All I could think about the entire time, I was just like, man, this is a big rich town. Man, it was a great episode, man. We're gonna dive right in it. The show started out with Tommy meeting up with the Italians. They was discussing in the previous episode about the drive-by shooting that happened. And them cats like, who is that? Like, why they shooting at you? Why they shooting at us? Of course, Tommy didn't have an answer. He just went to his go-getter, which is it was Dre. It was Dre. It was Dre. And the head of the Italians, I cannot think of his name at this moment, but he was like, that's Playboy, you told us you handled that. You know, the same guy that killed my godson and my other guy. And Tommy looked at Daddy. He needed Daddy permission to come clean. And Teresa gave him a head nod, like, go ahead and tell him what's up, Tom. And Tommy came clean, and he was like, "Yes, Dre, I did not handle it." I was like, "This got to be the dumbest." I'm like, man, this dude has got to be the dumbest gangster OT, which is why I say he is not very smart at all. I have no idea why he is even trying to run his own organization. Like I said, everything that Tommy is because of Ghost. This dude do not even know how to lie on the fly or make a story sound better. He gonna give them the exact truth. Like, I didn't handle that. And it's so crazy because they didn't even send their men out looking for Dre. To make it seem, to validate Tommy's story of him saying, like, yeah, I handled that. So anyways, seeing go on, and the Italian mob leader, he called Daddy over here, like, hey, Daddy, come here. He told Tommy and Sammy, which is Teresa, best friend. Y'all have a seat right there. Have a seat. Just sit down. We finna talk this out. Cause Sammy kind of vouched for Tommy when Tommy said that, I handled Dre. He vouched for him, And he gave the gun to Teresa. He said, kill one of them. He said, okay. He said, kill one of them. And Teresa over there hesitating, like, let's not do this. The only thing on Teresa's mind was, man, I'm thinking about my deal with the DEA. I'm not trying to go back to prison. But I got to kill my best friend to snitch on my son. That's what it's gonna be. And I'm just like, boy, this Joker here is a rat. He is. I guess freedom has its price for some folks. I don't know. But anyways, Teresa got the gun. And he said, shoot one of them. He said, I don't care. He said it could be son, it could be BFF. It don't really matter. But so Teresa pointed the gun and was like, I'm sorry. Nothing came out. The gun was not loaded at all. He was gonna kill his best friend Sammy over Tommy. And the Italian leader, he was like, man, we family. I just want to see where you was at, blah, blah, blah. And they leave out. And once they leave out, Sammy got into a little scuffle with Tom Tom. And he was like, man, ever since you came around here, things been going backwards. It's been going down. Like, you just bad. Look, you guys to go. And Teresa stepped in. He told her, he's like, man, you ain't even know this cat name for 2 minutes. This ain't your son. He ain't family. Like, why is you about to kill me for somebody you don't even know? Like, bro, we grew up together. We were in these. You don't know that, So Teresa was like, calm down, blah blah blah. Kind of tried to ease the situation. Which I don't know how much easing I would have taken. Like, you just tried to kill me over a son that you don't even know, and to be honest, you about to send back to prison. So I was like, bro, that's crazy. Anyways, then we get a scene from Tariq, which I was begging for last week. He was in the car with Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. I say Ghost. I think Tariq is past the point where he, looks at his dad as James. I think now he definitely looks at him as a Ghost, especially in this episode. And he was like, "Man, Mom told me everything. Like, Mom told me about you guys' past, X, Y, Z, what you used to do, who she used to do. Like, Tasha spilled all the beans, and Tariq just let, you know what I'm saying, Ghost know that I know." And he was like, Ghost like, "Son, listen, there's two sides to every story. That's your mama's side. When you're old enough, I tell you my side." And it just got me kind of wondering, like, how old is Tariq really is on the show? Like, I have the slightest idea. Like, is he in high school, middle school? Because I know he's a kid, but Ghost really treating him like a child at this point. But anyways, wasn't too much in that scene. And you get the next scene. Really, it really didn't mean anything to me. Tasha was with a side piece Silver going cake shopping for Tariq's birthday. And obviously the chef or whatever they call the baker, he was like, "Oh, Miss St. Patrick, it's that time again. It's that time of year again. You here to get cakes for the twins and chocolate and strawberry." And she looked down and like, "No, I just need strawberry this year." And, it turned into an emotional scene where, her little sideline piece had to wrap her up and, "It's okay, baby. It's okay." And I'm just looking at dude like, "You pathetic, man. You just filling in with James Kane." Because I just like, Lord, I can't stand Silver. I just need him to realize that she don't want him. She don't want that. He ain't got enough money to take care of Tasha. I don't know how much money he got, but Tasha expensive. I mean, she don't work, she don't do nothing. I think if she get with Silver, and he a lawyer, so he only get paid when he defend clients. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't never see him in court defending nobody. He ain't making no money. He ain't got no money for her. So I'm gonna leave that scene right where it's at. Then we get on to the next scene. It was with the DEA folks, what ghost little woman name? Oh man, Angela. Yeah, Tamika, the black head of the DEA. She come in and like, we about to have a meeting, XYZ, boom, boom, boom. And Angela like, "Hey, what's up with this tracker on Tommy Egan's car that Mark and Sack put on? Did you know? Why you ain't telling me? I'm head of the division. They going behind my back and they making me look like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what's going on here." And Tamika was like, which kind of bothers me. I think if they gonna work at like the DA, at least in my mind, we need to call them by their last name. Like we call like Stern by his last name, his first name David. Like, I don't know, that just bothered me. We don't need to be calling the head of a division by their first name. But anyways, Andrew like, "Man, you need to do something about this. Like, I don't know what's going on. I need to know what's going on." And Tamika like, I'm gonna handle this. So anyway, they wanted to go have a meeting about the Hermanez cartel, and basically Tamika shut it down. She was like, "Angela, that dude you was sleeping with, I don't know who his boss is, but he said, we got to shut it down." And Angela was like, in her mind, I know she had to be like, "Man, that got to be the stupidest thing. I done gave this man the goods, and now he taking all my goods from work. Like, I can't even capitalize on my goods from work." Anyway, so Tamika shut it down. Then, she told Mark, Sack, and I believe it was Donovan. I don't even think she told Donovan to stay back. I think Donovan smashed him. Because I could have put, I swear she just told Mark and Sack to stay back. "I need to holler at you." And she was basically going to holler at him about the whole situation, about the tracker. Like, she was like, "Look, what you got? Like, this stunt y'all pulled with, y'all got to the end of the week to show me something." And them cats like, "Valdez got you food." They do call Angela by her last name, by the way, Valdez. But anyway, they were like, "Valdez got you food. She ain't who she thinks she is," and XYZ. And I'm talking about, man, I ain't never seen no men don't want to work for a woman a day in my life, which is ridiculous because when you sit back and think about it, both of their bosses above them are women. So what you gonna do? You gonna get rid of Angela, then you gonna get rid of Tamika? I know you ain't getting rid of Tamika. I already know what she about. We all know what she about. You come on, man. She knew, but anyway, I'm just like, so anyways, the smooth one I don't really know his name, Mark. I believe it's Mark. He was like, we'll have somebody end of the day. So them cats get up and leave or whatever, and Donovan, he wants Tamika, y'all. I seen it all in his eyes. Listen, I'm bald headed too. I know when a bald man want a woman, they just do a little extra, like they might got something going on. We'll see. But anyway, he was like, I gotta tell you something. Cause Tamika was like, is Valdez being straight up with me? He was like, I gotta tell you something. And that's how you know. That's how you know, because he did a solid for Valdez, and now he about to snitch on Valdez to the big boss. Like, why even do the solid if you gonna snitch? I don't know. But anyways, whatever. Then we get a scene between Dada Teresa and his best friend Sammy. And I'm just, this was I got to question Teresa, man. Like, look, I'm cool. Last episode, he telling his woman, like, look, I got to snitch on Tommy to stay out of prison. I'm gonna do that. I'm cool. But she told him straight up, like, if the family finds out that you snitching, it don't matter who you snitching on, they gonna end your life, bro. But anyways, they in the car and he talking to Sammy, and Sammy just basically, I don't blame Sammy, like, that ain't your son. You ain't raising. I don't even know who his mama is. Do you know who you slept with, bro? Like, that's how Sammy thinking, because I don't believe Sammy know Tommy's mama, because, like, we never hear about Tommy's mom, in any of the conversations between the Italian family. But anyways, Teresa come clean, like, I got a deal. The DEA want me to basically get them some information on Egan. And I don't even know how much I trust Sammy at this time, because you got to think about it, man. He almost lost his life fooling with Teresa and Teresa's son. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was to go back to the family or even hold it over Teresa's head and be like, you know what? I'm going to tell the family that you snitching on Tom Tom if you don't do X, Y, Z. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but I'm going to be really watching out for that storyline, because I just don't think they're that close of friends, because I don't know. Sammy never, I don't know this. Did Teresa talk about Sammy to Tommy when he was in prison, when Tommy was coming to visit? I really don't remember, but I just don't think at this point they that close in friendship. I could be wrong. But anyways, then, we could have seen in Tommy's apartment with the three amigos, the three OGs, Kanan, Ghost, and Tommy. And basically, Kanan doing what he's supposed to do. He executed the plan that him and Ghost set up, as far as, perform a drive-by, but he basically pushing in Tommy head. It's Dre, bro. It's Dre. We gotta take him out. And then Ghost like, hold up. We can't really do that right now. He working with me and Councilman Tate on the Queens project, or the, whatever they calling it. I don't even know. And them cats looking at Ghost like, bro, you soft. This is not the Ghost that used to run the streets of Queens with us. Like, let's just kill him. And Ghost is smarter than both of them. Obviously, he was like, if I kill him, Councilman Tate, he already know about the beef. He gonna know it was me, X, Y, Z. So, like I said, Ghost is always thinking, and obviously those two not. Then Ghost is like, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I gotta go take care of whatever I gotta take care of. Kanan doing what he. Ghost got you believe you can't do nothing without his permission, huh? Oh, Ghost your daddy, huh? You got to answer the Ghost. Ghost your master. It was so funny. And Tommy just sitting there like, I don't think Tommy really. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Kanan getting the Tommy. I'm gonna just leave it at that. He's definitely getting the Tommy. Anyways, then we get to the meeting between Dre, James, and Councilman Tate, and old face Stern. And Stern, that basically Tate was introducing Dre to Stern, and Stern was like, we already got a black on our team. We don't need two. And I bet Stern probably like, man, listen, James done crossed me so many times. I can't have two of these black guys going above me and over me and making me look silly and taking what's mine. So Stern was like, we ain't having that anyway. So Ghost was like, he got to go. Like, I put my money in this. I put my time, energy, XYZ, and Councilman Tate. I don't even like this dude character, man. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but Lorenz Tate does, like, he don't do that good of a job of playing a councilman. It's just like, I don't know. It's like he missing something, Like, I don't know. Anyway, he's basically saying like, look, James, look, Stern, I get to choose who's gonna represent me. Y'all ain't got no say so. And basically, Stern was like, cool. And they left Andre and Tate. He was like, let me show you that, where we're gonna break grounds at. And James like, Stern, why you ain't do nothing? Why you ain't tell him you can't do that? Like, James was big mad. James looking for Stern to like make a power move because obviously Stern got a lot of money investing into this Queen's project. Stern was like, look, bro, you done snaked me so many times. Figure out a way to snake your own kind, man. And I was like, well, that's deep, James. That was deep. So, that was pretty much that. Then, we get the Kendrick Lamar playing a Spanish character. I thought he was horrible. I could not understand a word he was saying. The only words I was able to understand was when he was speaking in Spanish and they put the subtitles of what he was saying on the TV. He don't need to play nothing Spanish. But I thought it was pretty cool that basically he came up to Kanan and was like, I know the Spanish guys, which is basically Cristobal's crew, and they were taking them out one by one, and I was surprised Kanan didn't kill Kendrick at the end. I'm fast forwarding a little bit. He ended up giving Kendrick his gun and saying, sell that. You're gonna get you some money for that. I'm sure we won't see Kendrick again, so we won't have to worry about police interviewing all that good stuff. But I guess it was nice to see Kendrick Lamar acting skills. I mean, a crackhead that was a Spanish black man. On a scale of 1 to 10, because he's a great rapper, I'm gonna give him a 2. That's all I got. Then he was horrible. Then we get Jamie. My bad. James got different names depending on who you're talking to. Valdez like to call him Jamie. Not James, not Ghost, but Jamie. That's that soft voice. Hey, Jamie. So they in the shoe store and she like, I thought last time was a one-time thing, Jamie. And he was like, I'm shopping for Tariq's birthday gift and I need help. Man, I thought maybe you can tell me what a teenager would like. And she look around like, bro, this Foot Locker. You don't need my help buying no tennis shoes. Anyway, that was a short scene. Tamika ended up calling, oh, Jamie, it's work. I'm on thin ice. I got to go. Do you understand? I understand, baby. I understand. I mean, he's so soft for her. Like, I don't know. I ain't never had no Spanish woman, so I wouldn't know. Anyways, then, we get a little hospital scene where Mark and Sack basically like, hey, Teresa, we need something on Egan. Excuse me. We need something on Egan. And he like, I got to hurry up and get back. Connie's going to be upset if she don't have her peanut butter cookies during chemo. I think she need those peanut butter cookies more than they need this information. Them two some dirty snakes. How low you got to be to show up at the hospital when this man's wife is getting chemo? Like, that's just how desperate they is to take down Angela, which they ain't getting there. He was just like, look, Dre drove by the club and it was a drive-by. And they're like, we don't care about him. We want James St. Patrick, aka Ghost. And he was like, I see what I can do. And what I'm saying? It wasn't long, it wasn't nothing to the scene, whatever. But anyways, then we get another scene, the next scene. Man, I thought this was genius. I recently learned about the non-compete clause. I learned about it from somewhere on the internet. I don't even know. But anyway, James showed up to the club where, Dre is operating and met with the manager or the owner, Quinn. I don't even know who she is. I guess they're going to write it in a little bit. Who knows? Who cares? We don't really care. Anyway, it's the club where Dre pretty much runs, not his dope business, but the Jimenez dope business. He do a lot of the drug selling and all that good stuff out of there. And She basically like, bruh, you signed a non-compete clause in your contract with James St. Patrick. You got to go unless James say he willing to tear it up. You know, if I was Dre right then, you know what I would have did? I would have been like, James, I step out the way from Councilman Tate. Because if you realize at this point, Dre on thin ice with everybody. Now he on thin ice. First he on thin ice with the Jimenez, especially Diego. I think Diego kind of won him personally, but that's another story. He on thin ice with Quinn, definitely on thin ice with Ghost and Tommy. Like he need to figure out a way to live at this point as opposed to survive. And he should have just been like, you know what, James, what can me and you do? Like what kind of agreement we can come to so I can stay in? Obviously, James know what he does. James already know he's selling. Like he already knows. So like I would have tried to negotiate something out with James, but you know, whatever. But anyways, then excuse me, we get an unexpected meeting between Angela. Well, first, let me rewind. Proctor, he hit up Tommy. Let's meet up. I got something I got some tea for you, right? Proctor, like, I got some tea for you, bro. So, excuse me. Obviously, Tommy get there, he asking all kind of basically Proctor like, watch out about your daddy. Tommy, who told you to say that? I bet it was Ghost. I bet it was Ghost. I'm with Kanan. But anyways, Tommy just so dumb. Like, anyways. So Angela pull up and she like, look here, bro. You gonna work with me? You gonna work with me? Take down the Jimenez cartels, and I'm gonna give you immunity. Tommy like, I ain't Ghost. Why would I work with you? You ain't got nothing I want. You ain't got nothing you can give me. You can't sell me no dope. You can't. Like, Tommy can't stand Angela. And from what I understand, he ain't even like her back in the days when her and Ghost was kids. But anyways, Angela went and basically showing like, look, boom, it's a tracking device on your whip. And Tommy's like, WTF, I can't trust you. Like, how did that get there? Why is that there? Bottom line, we don't really care. But I thought it was a good scene, like showing how like Angela is really, really covering her tail this season with trying to help Tasha and get. Well, I don't think Angela knows that it was Tariq that pulled the trigger, but Angela is doing everything she can to make sure she is far away from the situation as possible. And the thing is with Angela, I know she believes deep in her heart that, excuse me, she's able to bring down the Jimenez cartel. It don't matter, because I don't think she believed that Mark and Sack gonna find anything, because she gonna make sure they don't find anything that would even remotely tie her to Tommy or James St. Patrick again. But you know, that's a good storyline to keep looking out for. I like it. Because it's three characters that you would have never thought end up working together. Because if you think about it, they all hate each other. Tommy don't like Proctor, even though Proctor gets him and Ghost out of jail. Tommy definitely don't like Angela, because Tommy team Tasha. I mean, he team Tasha. Proctor don't like Tommy, because Tommy always doing some stupid stuff, killing somebody in his crib or threatening him or making him do something that he really don't want to do. And he definitely don't like Valdez, because she DEA, and you know, and the kind of clients that he represent, he just feel like it's looked down upon by the DEA. So, like I said, I think that's going to be a good storyline, those three working together. Or even if it's not those three, if it's just Tommy and Angela, I think that'll be a good storyline. Then, you know, we fast forward to Tariq birthday dinner. And listen, we ain't gonna even talk about I got to address it. You know, Tasha get a little text from her little side thing. And you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. You get that special. What you get? I ain't gonna say it was a special thing, but you get that text from. You know, you get that text, and Mama sitting over there at the head of the table, like, Tasha, who that is? It's nobody, Mom. I know what that look like. The same look I had when I was with your daddy. Anyways, I just wanted to address. I thought that was funny. Then Tariq get a text from Kanan basically saying happy birthday or whatever. But Tommy was like, "Hey, Reek, I got a gift for you downstairs," and I was just like, "What in the world?" Tommy done bought this boy a scribble. Cause you just never know what Tommy, man. Like it's downstairs, nobody else can come except for Tariq. So I'm just like, man, Tommy about to pay for Tariq Virginia. Tariq already done lost that. Never mind. Anyway, so they get in the car. He let Tariq drive or whatever. It looked like Tariq know what he doing, which I wouldn't be surprised. His story like he a troubled kid. He probably was a getaway driver in one of those heists with Brains and Raymond Jones and whoever the other cat was. But anyway, they come to a stop and Tommy called him out, man. I was like, you know what? That's good writing. I was like, who better to call out Tariq than Tommy? Because when you think about it, just think about it from this way. I truly believe Tommy, because Tommy never really bought into the idea of Dre even being a part of the team. Like, he always has. Tommy don't like nobody. I think the only people Tommy like is Ghost. He loves Ghost. It's a love-hate relationship, but Tasha, basically their family, and Keisha. He loves some Keisha, boy. He loves some Keisha. But anyways, I was like, man, this is good, right? Because like the whole time I was like, I've been wondering like who is gonna catch the fact that it was Tariq that gave Dre the heads up, and it's Tommy. So I was just like, man, that really was some good writing. Anyway, so he called out He called out Reek, and he was like, I know that was you that told Dre that we was that we're about to drop on him. And because I know you heard me tell your dad XYZ. And I guess the only if I had a problem with it, which I don't, is why did it take so long for, and I know this on the episode 5, but why did it take so long for somebody to put 2 and 2 together about how Dre found out? But anyways, he ended up asking Tariq, why did he do it? And he was like, he helped me get revenge on my enemy, which was Ray Ray. And Tommy, all Tommy can say, Tommy see it. Tommy see like, you just like your daddy. He said, you just like your daddy, you loyal to your own cause. And I was like, Tommy talking like that? But in all honesty, Tommy is very loyal to Ghost and the entire family. He's a very loyal person. I think the only person he may not be loyal to is Teresi at this point, but that's another story. And but my belief, it's just me throwing out. I think Tariq kind of just want to kill Dre himself. I think he done got a taste of what it feels like to be a killer, because the one part about the show, at least the narrative in the show at this point, is Tariq is not having any like PTSD or nothing as far as he took someone's life. And they say your first kill is your hardest kill, because you just like, I never killed anybody, but I'm just saying, you just always thinking about it. And like, he's never having flashbacks of that night, waking up from a bad dream, anything. And I don't know. Me personally, I believe Tariq just really wants to kill Dre himself, and that way, maybe it gives him a little bit more street cred or street validation with his dad, Kanan. Well, definitely not Kanan, but with Uncle Tommy. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. But that was a good scene. That was a great scene, actually. And it was just like, yeah, Reek, I know I got to keep my eye out on you now. Anyways, then, man, we get the side piece of the year. Boy, that doggone Silver is, he in love. Speaking of which, how many times have Tasha gave him the goods? I can only recall once. Anyways, he sprung. This dude, anyway, I guess Tasha was like, James didn't come and we don't have a cake either to celebrate Tariq's birthday. You know what side piece of the year did? He popped up with a cake to save the day. But it said random. Anyways, that was kind of funny in itself. But then, we get, I do not know that officer. Anyways, the NYPD, they choose to pop up and like, we may be a step closer into finding your daughter's murderer. They already know. They already know. But I don't know that the woman officer named Hernandez. I don't know. I don't know her name. But anyway, she just smirking like, we got you now, St. Patrick's. We got you now. But like, she's definitely not gonna let it go at all. And I can't wait to see how Angela shut that down once again. Because, like, man, listen, Angela is the HBIC. I don't care what y'all say. She is the head. You know what? I ain't gonna even say it. She the head. What is her position? Director. She the never mind. She the HDIC head director. She gonna shut it down once again, and Chick gonna be very aggravated and upset. But so anyway, we get a comment. They leave because Tasha was like, our report that gun stolen. I love this scene right here between Mr. Side Piece and Tasha. You're protecting him, Tasha. You're protecting him. All that he's did to you, and you're lying to me. You're protecting James. I've told you they're gonna get him, and you need to be as far away from him as possible, Tasha. And I'm just looking like, listen, this dude got to be the stupidest dude ever. I'm gonna tell you something, man. How in the world are you gonna look to his side note anyway? How is he gonna look to his peers that if they do get James, or if they don't? Because let's be honest, James has been accused of some crimes. But anyways, how is he gonna look amongst his peers if he just start dating Tasha out in the public? They're gonna be looking like, man, this dude is corrupt. He a snake. Not only is he, because he did testify at Proctor's reinstatement hearing, like, bro, he don't need to be like, he doing everything he can to bring that silently help brings James down so he can get Tasha. And Tasha ain't worth it. I don't care what y'all say. She ain't worth it. But anyways, that's just my opinion. He's stupid. If he want Tasha, he was like, you got to make a decision. It's either gonna be him or it's gonna be me. You need to let me know which one it's gonna be. He didn't say it like that, but he was like, either you're gonna be innocent or you're gonna be an accomplice. And she was like, I told you, I shot Ray Ray. And he wanted to be James so doggone bad. Like, I'm starting to think he playing both sides with NYPD. Like, he giving them a little information here and there. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Anyways, then we get a conversation. Tasha going and see the cake, and it basically said Raina. She crying and she run off to the room, and Tariq, goes to try to condole her. I'm sorry, and he was like, "What can I do to help, Mom?" And she told this boy. She said, "Get the bleep out the way. I got this." Hey, it hurt the little gangster feelings. Because he was like, Mom, do you wish it was me instead of Raina? And she ain't say nothing. She just went on by her little crying bit, and he seen some pills. He a little dope fiend. He gonna steal that woman pills. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to commit suicide, but that'll make too many fans happy to get rid of Tariq. So I'm not even gonna entertain that. Then, like I said earlier, Kendrick was helping Kanan kill the Spanish drug dealers, which is Cristobal team. So Cristobal meets up with Dre about it, and he was like, "Who do you think it is?" And Dre was like, "That's Ghost now. That's Ghost now." And Cristobal was like, "No, it's Too Big." And for whatever reason, Dre is being very loyal to Too Big, but I don't really care about that scene because it's just like Dre ain't no boss anyway. So, like, let's not even give him too much clock time. Like, let's just kill him, create a new villain or whatever the case may be. Anyways, then we get my favorite scene. Ghost come home drunker than a mug, boy. Hey, he falling off the elevator, drop Tariq Jordan's right there and fall on the sofa, and he like, "Son, I'm sorry I missed your birthday dinner, but it was for a good cause. We raised the money to get your sister's building." Tariq sitting over there. And I do have to say, I agree with Ghost as far as, which is why Tasha shouldn't have told Tariq about their past, because that dude is manipulative, man. Like it's no other way around it. Like he's very manipulative. He just like, you know what I'm saying? You selfish. Everybody hates you. I hate you. Mom hates you. Uncle Tommy hates you. Kanan hates you. I bet the only person that loved you was Raina, and I bet she didn't even love you. And Raina did love me. And I'm just like, I was just wishing that he could like sober up enough to just beat that little dude up, man. Like Tariq somebody put hands on Tariq, like on the real deal hands. And then, you know, when he was, you know, because Tariq, I think Tariq's scared of him, but he just being disrespectful because he know not to put his hands on him. And Ghost was trying to attack him, and Tasha gonna come save the day. And I went. Tasha told Ghost to get out. Ghost told Tasha, Trick, you left here. It's my house. You take your behind the way you done. Go on over there with your little side thing. What his name? Silver. Go on over there. No, Ghost don't know that yet, but I'm with Ghost. Like, you got your stuff and you left, and when they got your own spot, you take Tariq and you go. So Tasha thinks she runs stuff, man. I cannot stand Tasha, man. Maybe it's just me. But anyways, then we get a scene. We about to wrap it up. Tommy and Teresi, you know, they was talking, and basically what I took from the scene was Tommy was just like, because Teresa was saying how both of them has been basically kicked out of the family. They don't want nothing to do with him. Tommy like, yeah, you lying, and somehow or another the word snitch, conversation about snitch came up, and Teresa was like, it's only snitching if you telling on somebody that you really love and care about, but everybody else is just business. And Tommy was like, okay, and you just confirmed what I already knew. Excuse me. And I really like that scene because he's been on thin ice about the whole Teresa situation. But anyways, moving on, Diego had to come beat up his little punk, Dre. Put the gun. Dre like, oh, hold on, man. Because Diego was like, why you went at the club? And Dre was like, it was Ghost. It was Tommy. It was Ghost. It was Tommy. And so basically, long story short, made much to it. Diego was like, well, we're going to take out Tommy. Don't say nothing to my sister. In the scene, then, like I said earlier, I really am looking forward to the Tommy and Angela working together. He pops up at a crib, and he basically was like, after the conversation he had with his pops, that it's just business conversation, he ain't gonna snitch, but he gonna lead Angela right where she needs to be to make the arrest against him in there. He was like, give me the tracking device and I got this. That's the only thing I took from that scene. Give it back to me. I got you. And don't mess with me, but I got you. Then, Teresio snitching behind, go meet up with Mark and Sachs, whatever they name it. He was like, yeah, Tommy's money laundering money through James Club Truth. And they was like, yes, that's what we need. But you know what's going to end up happening? Angela's going to beat him to the punch with Jimenez, XYZ, and that's going to be an afterthought. Whatever. But then, the show is ending. Tariq hits up Kanan like, give me a ride back to school. I hope he's going back to school for his sake. And that was pretty much it. But then the last scene I really liked was Ghost went to church. And, the pastor was trying to dig deep into like the anger and the blame that he had as to why Raina was dead. And he was like, who do you blame? And basically the Ghost was like, I blame Tasha, I blame Tariq, I blame God. Like all them the reason my baby girl gone. And when you think about it, like, Raina probably did have the best relationship with James as far as everybody in the house. So I really can see why he's tore up and just blame everybody else. And I really see it. But anyways, what that scene basically made me, what I took from the scene was the Reverend was like, you know what, James, what do you think you need to do? And he was like, I want to be a changed man. And all of that, I want to change. I can change. I will change. And the pastor just said these simple words. What would Raina do? That was it. And then, we get a scene between Ghost Sean and Angela apart, man. We don't even care nothing about their love affair. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.